organisation is really proud to be supporting Jane by funding a birthing centre beside that dump. And it gives me great pleasure to give the Sackler Window of the Year Award to Jane this year.
Thank you so much for the award, of which I don't feel worthy to receive, because any one of you could have done what I have done. We can all make a difference to others if we choose to. When I was a girl, I used to ask myself, why was I born? And what was the point of being alive? My family life was troubled, and when I met the children in the dump site, I saw the same question reflected in their eyes. So it was an easy decision to move to Manila and work with the lost children in the Philippines. After spending time with the child workers and their disenfranchised families, I saw their strength and their dignity and their cheerfulness. They worry daily about how they're going to feed their family. I am constantly, continually humbled and inspired by their resilience and their smiles. I have changed as a human being because of my work with them, and it is an honor to know them and an even greater privilege to work with them. Family difficulties for me meant that I was unable to finish even my secondary schooling. And consequently, I was unable to go to college and fulfill my dream of becoming a lawyer. Those were all squashed. I was powerless to change it because I had to earn money as a waitress to pay my rent and feed myself. I learned to live off my wits, and I had to rise above other people's judgments and assumptions that all I would amount to was to be a low-income earner. I was able to get a job in the newspaper industry, and I worked my way up to senior management and a high salary. But none of that would have been possible without my education. Even though I didn't finish my education, I didn't have O-levels or examination papers behind me, I was literate. And that's what I saw in the children that were on the dump site. They were powerless to change their own futures, because they had no hope of ever leaving or escaping the life that they were destined to spend. All of PCF's programs and services are designed to help keep children in school. These are working children. They've been working since the age of 3, and it's tough for them. When they get to be 7 or 8 years of age, there's already 2 or 3 more brothers and sisters in their family, and they feel the responsibility to drop out of school and go to work. And we have to design programs that keep the children in school and help them not to feel guilty about getting their education. Everything we do is to provide the correct level of support to both them and their families, so that with determination and hard work, the children can also change their own futures. 15 days ago, a super typhoon devastated parts of Manila. It was only 3 days ago I was waist deep, and in some parts I was neck deep in filthy, stagnant, dirty water, giving out food parcels and medicines. Over 500 shanties on the dump site where I work collapsed under the torrent of rain and mud. And yet their main concern for me was that I would stay dry and I would stay healthy. Filipinos are naturally kind and considerate. And once again, I found myself completely strengthened and determined to do everything that I can to raise funds to help them rebuild their homes and rebuild their lives. I'm delighted to accept this award, but I have to accept it on behalf of the amazing staff that I work with and our donors. But maybe more than that, I'm delighted to accept the award on behalf of PCF's incredible children and families. Thank you so much. You are an amazing group of women. I'm inspired being in the room with you. Thank you. This is a great honor.